Okay guys, this is the Titanic Honor and Glory demo, number 3. You can actually see the titular Titanic out there, out the window. It's very sweet. I'm playing this in VR to begin with, but then I might switch over to regular cam because there's some performance problems. I don't know. Don't want to rack up too many more of them dislikes. I'm actually not playing the proper VR version either because I couldn't be bothered downloading the demo twice. This is the demo that's been available for backers for about a week or so. And I think the general public's going to get to play with it around today. Ish. I don't know. I don't really know the dates. Okay. I gotta try and get the start demo button, because as I say, this isn't the VR version, so it's really not behaving itself. Ding! I like it. This demo's quite cute, actually. It has like an internal monologue from this character. Ooh, I'm a bit tall. I've been trying to get my height right all night, and it's just not working.
First the train from London to Liverpool, then a short trip to the docks where I...
He reminds me a bit of Niles from Frasier.
Then the long train ride through Ireland to Belfast.
So I said to him, Yoshi, I do not want a Zen god.
Excruciatingly long. Check in at the
I wanted to rig gravel and learn inner peace, I'd move to Yokohama. It's been so long since I watched Frasier, I can't even quote that scene anymore. This is probably the most motion sicknessy inducing part, but that's my fault because I'm not using the proper VR demo, so...
Robin, you better get out of the house right now and go be useful for someone.
It's very cool.
She always did lovingly encourage
I love the train carriage thing. Every time I'm in some sort of old-timey, Englishy train carriage in any sort of game, I immediately think of A Hard Day's Night with the Beatles. I think this demo actually has a black and white function as well, but we're not doing that. And I appreciate the vocal talent because... Still yapping. Because the old Titanic game that we're all obsessed with on this channel had excellent voice acting, if you ask me. I mean, it wasn't world-class acting by any stretch, but it was very effective and very funny and easy to parody as well. Oh! I'm not supposed to go through the glass, am I? Make way! Sweet. Oh! Yep. That definitely wasn't designed for VR. Oh my god. Just getting out of the carriage nearly made me throw up. Okay. You guys are going to love what I'm about to do. Because I'm playing this with a controller, but there doesn't seem to be any run function, I'm going to pick up my microphone and put the stand on the shift key. There we go. So I'm effectively holding down shift without holding down shift. Very, very clever. You've got to be ingenious when you do these things. Oh. I like the train. I appreciate the detail. Sweet. Nice.
The weather broke, and now...
If you hear me complaining about the frame rate and all, understand I probably could just turn the settings down a bit, but at the moment it's fine. As long as you don't look at the Titanic, this demo is actually very smooth. Again, not really their fault. I kind of like it how they got this ye olde sort of Edwardian steam engine, ye olde Edwardian docks and everything, but the Beware of Train sign looks like Pink Floyd The Wall. Nice. Anyway, let's get a good look at the grand old lady of the ocean herself. Idiot. Oh, wow. Check it out. I'm kind of using my twin stick inputs here to try and nullify the effect of the motion sickness on me. It's actually helping a lot. You wouldn't think it would make a difference, but you can use the looking stick to sort of keep yourself oriented the right way. And you'll be alright. Because the temptation with VR is to use your head to turn. Don't do it. That'll just make things worse. Oh god. I don't know why that looks wrong, but it just does. Oh, sweet. You know, if I were really here, what I would do is get a couple of these boggly eyes and stick them on there. Hello. Nice. What I like the most about this is I was trying to get the scale right before, because for some reason my character was about 20 centimeters tall. And the seagulls were like running around like dinosaurs above me. It was absolutely amazing. And now that I've got the scale more or less right, I think I'm about the right height. I feel like I am.
Better find my way aboard. But I suppose there isn't reason for...
What I was going to say is the seagulls are still enormous. I mean, look at that. Look at the size of him. Icebergs was the least of their problems.
How do you know if you'll be rejected or not? I learned that one the hard way.
You're Daphne? I'm just trying to get some nice photogenic views of the boat. But, to be honest, I mean, look at this. Look at this frame rate. It's going to be at about 5 frames a second, I think. And again, my fault. I shouldn't be playing it in VR, really. Because it's not the best way to present a game to an audience, since you guys aren't all wearing a headset with me. Oh, holy crap! You can actually go in the shed. Oh, well, this is a fire hazard. Has anybody seen the finale of Better Call Saul yet? Because this is relevant. What are they actually doing here? We've got clamps. We got sacks of what can only assume to be potatoes. And a big old bucket of Irish milk right there. I don't want to sound stupid, but I'm going to need this one explained to me by the developers. I do not know what this shed's for. Oh! Check it out. 33. Interesting.
A man sure can make a living out in Seattle.
Thank you,
If
Dr.
he can
Crane.
hold off.
Man, I like these train wagons. I just like everything about it. These guys are very good world builders. I have no idea what their game is going to turn out like. I'm not expressing any doubt in their ability. I'm sure they'll figure it out. But regardless of what happens, just the maps they build, just the little worlds and the models and stuff, fucking amazing. I mean, they could seriously have just taken my money and made a walk around the Titanic thing. I really don't care if a game ever comes out of it.
Reminds me of my childhood in
Oh.
Sheffield.
Oh, how charming. Belfast shitter. There's another one of these little, what do you call them? Standing guard over the dock. Yeah, they complain about automation a lot. It used to be a man's job to do this, and then one day they found out they could just get one of these dumbbells, tie a rope to it. Before you know it, 400 men were put out of an industry that had been keeping them going for generations. My father was a rope fastener for years before. Anyway, I'll check it out.
I see they're doing all they can to extend my travel time. How do I find my way through this mess?
Yep. They put a charming little maze in at the start of the demo, and as far as I know, you can't skip it. I certainly haven't found a way to do it. That does... I mean, you guys are going to like this. I'm building a model Titanic, and I have been for about 10 years now, and I put it away in the box, I do a bit of it, I put it away. I realise how many mistakes I've made, and I scrub them off and I start again. It's been going like that since about 2008, and you know, I've picked up some wisdom in the course of trying to build that thing. One of the great ongoing discussions is, what colour was the funnel paint really? Because of course all the photos are in black and white. And I mean, I can imagine that being a source of anxiety for people like the ones who make this game. It's like, how do you pick it? Because once you've picked it, that's it. You're going to commit to that decision. Anyway. Oh, whoa! This little guy skulking around in the... That's right, keep moving. Oh, hey. I'm not imagining things, that's a giant seagull. Steven Seagull. Alright. Oh, I'm coming for him. It's like that scene in Indiana Jones. I suddenly remembered my Charlemagne. If you're somebody who doesn't actually watch the channel and you want to bang a dislike on here, I'm more or less at peace with that idea. Because that seems to be all I get on the other ones that I've made so far. I don't really know why. I think I'm a pretty polite sort of guy. Maybe it was the porthole thing. Maybe I shouldn't do that this time. No, you know what? I like my porthole. We're going to do it. I'm now lost, by the way. If I'm going to go all the way around there... Oh, god damn it. I've done this maze once before. It's actually not a maze. It's not that complicated, but still. David Warner comes bursting out of one of these toilets. It's one of my favourite things about the Titanic movie is about that deleted scene where David Warner and Leonardo DiCaprio have a fight in the dining room. And it just pushes credibility because I'm supposed to believe that tiny little Leonardo DiCaprio is seriously going to beat anybody in a fist fight. Let alone David Two Fists McGee Warner. It's just not, it's not believable on any level. Leonardo DiCaprio was about 12 when they filmed
You
Titanic.
just can't beat that train carriage arrangement.
You come here
Dad
often?
tells me that every night.
I'm sort of hypnotised by the seagull. His eternal quest to get somewhere. There, I assume, and it's never going to happen for him. I'm hypnotised. You know what's weird is I've seen bigger ships that have come to Fremantle, which is the harbour where I live. But, I mean, this looks pretty gigantic. Did they make it bigger for the game? I don't know. I do like the music. It's kind of effective and not too obtrusive. I was kind of worried they'd really lay it on thick. When it comes to the Titanic, you get a lot of very, very on-the-nose music like from the movie. As you can't go on any sinking ship video these days without getting that stupid song, what's it called? Sleeping Sun?
For my dreams I hold my life.
And I'm sorry, unless you're a woman in your 50s, you shouldn't be listening to that garbage. It's got nothing to do with sinking ships. Oh, here we go. Whoa! Holy crap. Was that for me? For my benefit? Stop! They really want you to stop. I almost don't want to get on. This ship's got a reputation. I I am just going to have to like get on here and play this without a camera watching me, because then I can actually just stop every now and then and do what I'm doing now. Very cool. Yep, on board we go. So once you're inside the ship, you actually can't go walking out again. We're leaving the seagulls far behind. I've turned the music off because I actually do like it. I think they've done a good job with it, but I just want to have it off for now, and maybe I can put something on later. I do like the info boxes as well. I don't know if I'll leave them up. I might have to, because I actually don't know how many places I can go in this thing. Ladies! That's what I want. Look at these cum buckets. You know, I might have to get out of VR and just play this regularly, because the performance dip is just a little too much for my poor little eyes to take. From the Chassé de Gris. Nice. God, they're still painting the thing. I'm in a position of privilege to be here. Oh, you know, that trick I did last demo was to stick my head through the door, but I actually don't... I think if you go around the other side, you don't have to do that anymore. You can actually go in there. We'll find out in a minute. Oh, pretty sweet, though. Can we run this thing? Whoop! Whoop! Oh, God. I'm such an infant. Here's my thing, because the Titanic did have some piano guys on it. Piano players, we call them. And, what I really want to know is what did they do during the sinking, because to my knowledge, I can't remember any stories about pianos being wheeled out anywhere on deck. So while the rest of the band was being heroic and providing all that music to all those scared people, what were the piano guys doing? Did they kind of just go, well, we're out of a job? Does anybody have any answers for me?
I especially commend them for modifying the bulkhead. I never cared much for what was on the Olympic.
Nice. For some reason, I just like the white light of this room more than what's going on over there. It just feels more photogenic and realistic. I don't know why. And this is pretty cool. They set a fine table on this ship, I'll say that much. Look at that. See, I need to take advantage of all these info boxes because I don't know where I can actually go in this thing. Oh, can we get through? I don't really feel like doing any more mazes, to be honest. Can we... Oh, I'm getting motion sickness again. Oh, no. I'm moving too fast. Oh, yep, there we go. There it is. I might have to take the headset off any second now. You kind of hit a wall with the VR thing. It's like, you're fine, and then all of a sudden you're like, oh, I am actually going to throw up. Right, do we go upstairs or downstairs? I really can't make up my mind. I don't actually know how much of the ship is in this demo. We'll go down. We'll go down first. Ah! Oh, sweet. I forgot about this. Because as far as I know, what they've done is they've sort of stitched together the first demo and the second demo. And maybe added a bit more, I don't know. Do we want to go in here? Okay, they've clearly put a bunch of like postcards around for people to go find for the industrious among us. I'm not much of a collector, really. I don't... Oh, cool. You know, you tell me there's a bunch of postcards on the ship. I'm cool with that. I don't need to collect them all myself. I'm getting the urge to burp. Is that a sign of motion sickness? Oh my god. Oh, sweet. Scotland Road.
This is glorious. You can near well see half the length of the ship in this corridor.
Oh, wait, this one is open. Can we go in?
The door is open.
Oh!
Perhaps I'm not supposed to look in here, but I can't pass up this opportunity for a little adventure.
Sorry, this is the first... That Claire doesn't realise what a dish I am. Oh, there's a working ladder! See, I just found something I didn't know was in here before. Sweet. How far up can we go? Oh, this is...
How by Edward did I get myself here? Climbing too high, I think.
Oh, yeah,
No
okay.
problem.
So I'm assuming we can go down as well, right? Holy crap.
Quite hot here. Where are the workers, though? Well, I suppose they're likely firing up the other boiler room.
That is kind of one thing that I'm sort of worried about on behalf of the developers. I'm trying to imagine this thing, this ship, full of NPC characters like in Skyrim and Oblivion and stuff like that. And I'm not saying that they can't do it, but I'm saying it'll be interesting to see them do it, because that's always where games really... Well, they either sink or swim on the strength of their NPCs, and I'm just imagining people getting stuck on the corners and stuff, and walking into walls and things like that. But I'm sure they'll manage. I have faith in them. They've done such a good job with everything else. Man. But please, guys, no mini-games about keeping the engines running. Can we get down? Oh, yes! I'm in! Oh, wow.
These machines are massive. 29 on board, propelling the ship through the water like an untamed beast. I anxiously await their performance during the sea trials shortly.
Thank you.
Now this I like. I do like the fact that they've kind of embraced the adventure out of time thing a bit. I was kind of worried, before I actually wrote to these guys, I was worried that they'd be all sort of like, oh, this is our game, you know, it's got nothing to do with that, stop mentioning it, we're doing our own. But I like all these Easter eggs, I think it shows they've got a sense of humour. So, top notch, fellows. Well done. How do we get out of here again? Can anybody remember how I got down here? I'm lost. Okay, cool.
As they make their journey across the pond to the new world.
What's that sound?
Like Seattle.
What's all the Seattle jokes? Is he intentionally sounding like Niles? Is this something I don't know? What's that sound? It's like somebody's firing a gun in there. I'm terrified. I'm expecting danger because of the other game. Oh, wait, hang on. Maybe they're playing squash. I don't know. Anyway. That's pretty cool. Oh, third class dinosaurs. Wait a minute. Oh, that's clever. Look at that. 2 staircases, sort of crisscrossing. It's pretty cool. You know, honestly, there was much made of the differences between first class and third class whenever people talk about this stuff. Aside from the fact that you were more likely to die in third class, I actually don't think it's that bad a ride. I mean, this is pretty good. They've got, like, apples and potatoes or whatever else it is they give to these people. I mean, this is pretty good. I would not turn my nose up at this if I was on a boat now. I mean, the chairs look alright. Cutlery's pretty good quality. I mean, I don't know. I think people just like to complain about things. It's kind of terrifying to sort of imagine this filling up with water, though. That is the one big downside about the whole Titanic thing. The sinking. But then again, I mean, would we even know about this ship if it weren't for the fact that it sunk? I mean, we don't really venerate our jumbo jets, do we? Anyway. He's coming! Ah! Look out! It's getting closer! It's been a while since I looked at either of the previous demos, so I really can't remember what's going to be in here. Plunge bath. I don't know if it... Oh! They've got Willie Hadelitz in there! That's...
What on earth is that lucky dog testing out the electric bath?
Bullshit!
I believe I see a sliver of the plunge bath as well.
Oh, that is grim. Oh, wait, it's not Willie. Okay, it's just some nameless sod. Yeah. Oh, a swimming pool. Man, that's grim. Is he supposed to be dead? Or... I almost don't want to know.
A nice Arabian motif with cooling colors as passengers relax after their time in the baths. But what a poor state these workers left it in.
Arabian night, like Arabian day. And it's so spooky to think of this all still sitting down there at the bottom of the sea. You know that documentary where they sent the little submarine in there and they were having a route around, so to speak?
I'd hate to be corded back here in such a cramped cubby. The walls bearing down on you like all the troubles, hopes, and deepest desires you dare not dwell upon.
Oh, Niles, please calm down. Ooh, I might have to just close my eyes for a minute and sort of feel my way up the stairs because I can't take much more of this motion. Oh, fuck.
Real men don't take lifts. Lifts are for women, Claire says. Robin, take the long way up.
I'm learning more and more about this relationship with this Claire character he's talking about. I'm starting to wonder if maybe it's not the healthiest marriage in the world. Or engagement, whatever they are. Now this I like. If I just press I to stop that thing from coming up. This reminds me a little of the things I've been putting into my videos where the ghosts come up. I mean, I don't know. They didn't get it from me because I didn't use the cursor in any of mine. So, you know, hats off for the original thinking. But, it's nice to know they have a similar sense of humor anyway. What I really dig is the reflection maps. I mean, there's just like, I don't know how they do it. Do they get real wood and sort of suss it out from that? I don't know. But it just makes everything look so goddamn real. This looks like a linoleum that I could really get stuck to. Anyway. Can we go up to a B deck here, or...? Oh god. I think I am a little shorter than I'm supposed to be. I can't get the height right with these VR games. It's really starting to grind my gears. What, did they have chairs in their elevators? Wow. You're already getting carried. You need to sit down? So let me guess, we can't go up the top? Oh, come on! You gotta let me look at the clock! What if I take my headset off for a minute? Can I, like, bend it around the corner? Bend it like Beckham? Oh, I can't go through my own wall, though. Oh, come on! What if we go around the other side? Oh, come on, guys! You gotta let me look at the clock! Yes, we're almost there! Oh! It's not really fair, is it? It does look very promising up there, though. But they've probably only worked on that half of it anyway, because why texture and model something that's not even going to be visible yet? I reckon we could just about see it there. Didn't I do this last time? I can't remember. Oh, here's that guy. I'm sorry if I don't recognise people that I'm supposed to. I don't really... I don't keep abreast of who's on the team. But, good to see him, I guess. It is nice to have all these rooms in one demo now, because, to be honest, I don't know what the differences between Demo 1 and 2 were. My memory's just not that good. Now, they say this is going to be the last demo, and that the next... I'm assuming the next thing that happens is they actually just finish the game and put that out.
The wood detailing here. It's absolutely perplexing. Now, that's a craft I can really respect. Lovely wood.
Yeah, me too, man. I was just thinking the same thing. My video card is struggling to keep up. It's just not happening. I am very sure that if I just turn down the settings a bit, I'll get a smoother experience. But you know, I'm kind of a nutter that way. I like to have my settings up high. Austin partner. Oof. Okay, I don't think I can handle much more.
Tommy Andrews is already on board.
Sweet.
Why does this
Can I get this as a bed sheet?
Drawings are scattered about like
How great would
toys
that
in
be?
What a fine
We're going in.
for the unwinding of the gentlemanly sort after a long day at sea.
Huh.
If only it were open now, and there were men in there to socialize with. Perhaps then I'd make some friends.
Starting to wonder about this Robin character. He talks about men an awful lot, like men using the elevator and men this, men that. I wish there were some men here that I could hang out with. Alright. Oh man, this demo keeps you on the edge. The blue balls, I tell you. I can't see the clock and I can't see the painting. Damn it. Alright. Well, as I said before, I don't think I can take much more of this motion sickness, so I'm gonna have to bail now. But, look, honestly, give it a go. With or without VR, it's really nice to look at. And, yeah, just walk around for a while and take it all in. Find nice angles to look at things from. Because, in as much as I like Star Trek Bridge Crew, it's sort of like the first proper game that I've had in VR. I also like just experiences and scenery and things. And this is, definitely in that category. Holy crap. Nice. Where do I finish? Where's a good place to stand? Here? Yeah. Alright, take it easy guys. I gotta get out of here. I'm getting sick.